Nobody likes it when their tune dies in an MMORPG. Also, nobody likes me. Anyway, welcome to Reaper Life 3, Episode 5, where we bring you what may be the most controversial MMORPG video in history. In fact, may be the most scandalous moment in all of RPG history after the infamous Griffins and Gargoyles debacle of Riverdale. We wanted to get this episode out to you sooner, but the delay was that this matter went all the way to the Supreme Court, where Justice Clarence Thomas was ultimately the deciding juror, where it was ruled in Ironvein versus Dirgesinger that falsely accusing somebody of piking in an MMORPG was in fact not a crime, which was a great victory for me. Then, of course, the matter was going to civil court. I just could not go through another emotional roller coaster like that. Originally, we were going to settle out of court for $450 million, but in the end, we settled with the fact that I would just apologize publicly to Nimvind in this video introduction. So here we bring you a smattering of level 6 quests. You know, the level 6 quests that we do are largely shorties, and short of the troglodytes again, the rest of them that we do just really aren't very good XP. So we really rely on the big XP quests at level 5 to push us well into 6 and gather up the little ones at 6 and then get to 7, and then there are more big XP quests at level 7. So level 6 is kind of a mundane level for us in terms of XP. But with a total completion time of just over 40 minutes, we gathered nearly 6,000 Reaper XP, so I'll take it. Due to the controversial nature of this episode, the original of this video does lie in the Smithsonian, and it was a whole other battle just getting this copy to you. But we wanted to put it out there in the public as a matter of public record. But the fallout of this incident can't be overstated. In fact, I am now legally able to reveal that the recent 3-day downtime in DDO was actually a result of this incident. Now, most of what I have said in this introduction bears no resemblance to the truth, but we're going to leave it up to you, the viewer, to decide. So please enjoy Reaper Life 3, Episode 5.
Remember, don't break any breakables.
But I want the breakable bonus.
Blow them up! Blow them up now!
Go. You can talk to Cyx about that one.
Charms are huge in here.
They're huge until they start breaking breakables. I remember last life someone's charm freaking broke an elemental out of a box.
So no sonic blasting everything?
Yeah, no
AoE. My
AoE.
dog and
How
set him
about
on box
fireball?
breaking.
A fireball at all?
Grease means go. Oh, this is another trap that gets me every life. Bikijo was on it, doggone it.
It's a trap!
Go, go, go before it becomes uncharmed.
Go.
He's uncharmed.
Go. Go.
There's plenty of crap charm that'll take care of him.
Go.
Collectible in the west.
Thank you.
He's just an optional. Chip chest.
Go. Don't get locked out.
Charm and run.
Trap.
Mama almost got blowed up.
Are you guys trying to kill Mama?
Go to the
or-
right.
I was trying to kill Nimbend.
Impossibly. I can't die until Voodoo dies first.
Agent Westbrook. We meet again.
4 minutes, 39 seconds.
Noise.
I don't intend for you to suffer. I intend for you to die.
And yet I'm going to put you in this overly complex restraint and walk out of the room.
With no surveillance. Oh, by the way, here's the key and a gun. You won't need it now that you're
Just gotta do
dying.
Forgotten Caverns, guys.
I'm selling.
I forgot about him.
Everybody forgets about these caverns. That's why we, the adventurers, have to do it.
I just repaired.
Even though
There's
it's
caverns over here?
right below a bar and a freaking, what is this? Like
why they're
Volt
forgotten.
Night factory?
They put a floor over them years ago, and they forgot about them.
It's like, everyone's like, what's that door go to? I don't know, let's just go to the pub in the Haywire Foundry.
But where does it come out at, I wonder? You know, because you end up, you going into these caverns, but then you go back, you fall down in the caverns, and you go back up into, like, you know, those trolls didn't build that room at the end, so where is that coming out at? That's what I want to know.
It comes out the Warner Brothers production site.
The other side.
They just forgot.
I'm on my way to the quest.
You enter a room with a frog that's wearing a top hat, doing a tap and dance. And then, like, you just exit out the door you came back from. It's not shown because, you know, it's in a load screen.
Are you really that dissatisfied with my music, Keidra?
Hey, You know, the army taught me always nap when you can, get any rest when you can, get off your feet when you can.
Smart advice.
Hydration, hydration, hydration.
You gotta do what you can do when you can do it.
Don't forget your shield clickies. And go.
There must have been a grease bear around these parts. Gotta shoot them dead before they
A
spread.
real
Red
big
fire
dick.
shield's real nice in here. We'll bring them back to the door. We don't run out there and do that. You're just gonna get blown up in the explosions.
Michael Bay's here?
I don't know what that means.
Better than M. Night Shyamalan a Ding Dong.
I think he did really good in Glass. It was a really good movie.
Wait. Was that the movie about the multiple personalities?
That's the third installment in the multiple personality trilogy.
Split was a good one.
I hate
This
that series.
one coming up, Glass, I haven't seen that one yet.
I liked
I'm sure, yeah.
Unbreakable a lot.
Oh, is
I know-
Split part of that series?
Yeah, Unbreakable was a boss. Dude, Split's a fucking awesome movie, dude. The whole time I was watching, dude, I didn't even know it was like a comic book movie.
Creeps me
I know
out,
some
the
people who
trailer.
are-
It fucking, it tripped me out, the movie, watching that shit, bro. Dude,
I
that
know
shit's
some people
fucking
who
sick,
suffer
bro.
from that in real life, and that is a shitty fucking representation.
Well, it's not an
the
exact
whole thing.
representation.
Well,
The
it's a
third
movie,
movie
it's a
explains that like he's not just regular human, he's superhuman.
Right.
And the twist at the end, like I don't want to give it away just in case there's people here
Yeah,
that wants
dude,
to
no,
watch
I
it.
haven't seen it yet, dude.
But there's an explanation for these specific individuals.
Yeah, I don't know if
And-
I even want to know that.
It's fucking awesome though.
Yeah, I know. Dude,
Stay tight
I
here,
love
guys.
it
We don't want to aggro
so far.
everything.
Levers pulled.
To be honest, I wish it didn't end the way it ended, so we can have more.
No, it's over. No way, it can't ever be over.
Well, when
It could
Unbreakable
always keep going.
when Unbreakable was released, M. Night always said it was going to be a trilogy. I just was hoping that it would be so successful that it would have another trilogy.
Yeah, but see, when that happens is oftentimes when the new stuff is really bad because they're making it just because, you know, the first set did so good. Now, a lot of stuff, if it's meant to be a trilogy, make it a trilogy, and when it's done, leave it. Don't do any more.
That's true, I mean, something.
Yeah, and to be
But I
honest,
don't know, this shit could keep going and going. I mean, they could always make it about different characters and shit, you know what I mean? And go off on some other shit, you know what I mean?
but honestly, squeezing M. Night, especially considering how well how badly he's been doing recently with movies, you know, let's keep the good juice good and stop squeezing him dry. I think he got something good going on here.
Yeah, this shit's boss.
Compared to Avatar:
I mean,
The
they
Last
did it. I love
Airbender.
it.
I don't know, he's been striking the hell out on movies. And really, this trilogy is all he has.
Just when Hollywood's ready to throw him in the toilet, he comes up with a hit.
Well, you know, you gotta thank Spider-Man, really, for all that stuff in Iron Man. Making hero movies popular enough for him to... Because, like, he tried to pitch this a long time ago as a trilogy. And they said, no. No one wants to watch superhero movies. This is after the Incredible Hulk
Right,
did the
yeah.
Incredible flop.
Well, that whole series, Unbreakable Glass, that is not a traditional superhero movie. That's still kind of, you know,
Yeah, totally
far
not
to the edge.
traditional.
It's definitely not
And
for
even though
everybody.
they were from the same clan, just different generations. And they just both happen to be immortal, and I just love that. It explained it all without like so much tropiness, you know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah.
here, I set you up here. And he's like, oh, thank you. He's like, yeah, you're from my clan, so I have to take care of you. And it's like, oh, no, this is all information I need.
Sorry, I was getting my sweater on. It's 11 degrees outside.
I mean, how long can you be the one when immortals can be just born?
Well, I thought that was always one of the cool things about that show is they never really explained where the immortals came from, how they came to be, one of the immortals and all that. And that was one of the things I think that kept drawing at least kept drawing me back to the whole series and the movies and stuff. It's like I was wanting that explanation of where they come from.
Go.
Yeah, till this day, my Facebook quote is, I'm something McCloud from Clan McCloud, and I'm an immortal or something like that. Freaking love that series. I'm Ronald McDonald from Clan McDonald. And I'm high in cholesterol.
You always have his flashbacks, man, and remember shit from way long time ago when he ran into people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It was like American anime, you know what I mean? You ever seen those animes where they before they even fight, they have 2 episodes of flashback and
he'd
story?
be back in the 1500s or some shit. Like,
oh, my favorite one was in the TV show
fucking
where
Italy.
he goes to like the Middle East and he has a flashback of when he was in the Middle East in like the 800s or whatever, and he learned to sword fight from like a Muslim dervish, and that guy is an immortal now, and they end up fighting. And honestly, a mythos where you have to chop off someone's head is kind of like edgy for TV. Like that idea that you're gonna watch this guy
Right.
decapitate shit.
Oh, one of the things that always cracked me up about the TV show too was how like his sword always came out from nowhere. Right? He's walking down the street, got, slacks and a shirt on. Another immortal pops up. Suddenly his hand reaches off screen and comes back with a sword in it.
Yeah, he's like
Cartoon
wearing
style.
Yeah, that shit just always cracked me up.
he's like wearing skin tight like early 90s jeans before Janko's and like a tank top, and all of a sudden he has a freaking 6-foot and a samurai sword in his hand.
Well, then some of his opponents, man, they'd have like those big ass two-handed claymore type swords, and yep, I'm just walking down, and suddenly I've got 6 feet of steel in my hand, ready to chop some heads.
It was pretty common in LA to walk around with your sword back then, I guess. Or was that set in LA? I don't remember the setting for that one.
It was northwest, like Seattle, for a lot of it, and then Paris, France, for some of the seasons.
I remember when he went to Paris, France. That was like way later on.
It was like the second or third season, and then it would flop back and forth. Because at some point he came back to the Northwest, and that's when he met Joe the Watcher.
Oh, the whole Watcher thing that they added on, that was interesting. That got me back into it. I was kind of like dying, and then there's all of a sudden this secret organization
Go
that
get the
watches them.
breakables on the left, someone, please.
It's not open yet.
There it is.
I see everything. I know everything. And then just like Freddie Mercury in the background singing.
That's funny shit. Freddie Mercury.
But that was the first
432.
movie. Is this freaking what's his face?
I
That
just
later.
watched that movie. It's based on.
Louisiana Jello notification?
Yeah, I got nothing now.
They made a bunch of shitty movie and TV tie-in games for the old Nintendo.
Oh, what about Mario Brothers, the early 90s one?
That was actually a good movie, if it didn't have the Mario Brothers IP attached to it.
I enjoyed it. It just wasn't. It had like almost nothing to do with Mario though.
Everything was fucking shoehorned in.
I'm still waiting for a Mega Man live action and Detective Pikachu to come out.
Oh, I got my 45th Reaper point.
Congrats, mama.
Yahoo! Thank
Nice.
you.
I'm still 20,000 for my next one.
52,000.
I just got my
66.
108th.
You wish you did.
86,000. Go.
Yeah, I just got my 156.
Mm-hmm. Fire Goddess actually raided with us last night. He joined our Baba.
Oh, nice.
Oh, why don't you just marry him?
No, I'm marrying tanks.
Well, I guess you're just gonna be hearing from my divorce lawyer. Hmm?
We can go north here. Get the collectible. And the breakables.
No, no, Voodoo. You can't just send me through memory lanes of when we used to gather collectibles hand in hand at the park. It's over.
Why are you still here?
That's what I keep crying to myself every night. Why am I still here? Like Zoinks. Eat a Snickers, Nymphin. You always turn into Shaggy when you're hungry. So I'm trying to eat and do this quest at the same time.
Trap.
It's really hard when I lost my third arm in Vietnam. Not the war, but like I was at Vietnam gambling and I lost my third arm, part of a bet.
I mean, I didn't fight in Vietnam to hear punks like you talk about it.
You better get out of that
Where's
trap.
Don't worry, I
I
won't
shouldn't
die.
have said anything, let you die.
No, I'll make sure to be the sixth.
Don't open that secret door, please.
Y'all in your damn pissing contest.
Yeah, it's all fun and games when you're out of the game, but when you're still competing, it's surreal, super surreal. And to test it out, here's a Carnian famine. Let's see who survives this.
I didn't fight Nam to die before punks like him.
I go around walking in Nam looking for punks like you. To this day, that's my favorite line on my Clint Eastwood video.
526. Wow, we're all so close.
I'm 32 and a half. Well, a little past a half.
I'm 32 and a third.
God, I
I'm
wish I was
32 and 13 sixteenths.
32 and a turd.
To be 32 again. The
Yeah,
dirty
really?
30s. '30s is the best. At least it was for me. At least you have that to look forward to, Nimbin. You're probably gonna think like you're old when you're 30s, but I'm telling you, man, 30s is where it's at.
No, thank you.
You say that now.
I'm cool. I'd rather just stay 20.
20s
There's
is
one.
it for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Best times of my life.
I had so many country fried steaks when I was 20. Now I never get them.
Champ caster.
I'm starting to fall asleep again.
We'll be breaking for raids in a bit.
You just need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. That's it. Put an asterisk next to Voodoo's name. I saw that.
So what?
Exactly. You didn't die. Put an asterisk next to your name. I'm trying to pull a Syax.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
You see, Gijo, me, I technically didn't die as much as Syax did in Reaper Life 1, and for some reason that equated to me getting an asterisk next to my name, so we were tied.
Alrighty.
Sax
like
wasn't too
soup.
happy that Nimvin died less than him. Straight to the right. Shit.
Oh,
Stay out of the traps.
It's so cool. We can still get through this.
What happened? Somebody go forward?
It's random.
I've never been able to figure it out.
What's this?
How come there's a throwing dagger version of spectral daggers but not flotsam?
Because you touch yourself at night.
I mean, a wizard past life does nothing for my assassin build, so.
Yeah, totally.
When Tiefling comes out, I'll need to get those 6, and then I'll figure out who I want to start TRing next, either Bolo or DJ.
Oh, Voodoo, did you get that mail, dude, with my build and stuff? I forgot to put Azamar on there. I mean, I think you know, but that's the race, you know.
Yeah, I don't list people's races. So, but yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Alright, just hit me if you need anything else.
I'd love for you to post your Reaper Life 2 build in that forum, and then for your Reaper Life 3 build in the Reaper Life 3 forum.
Okay, where's it at in the guild site?
It's in the builds forums.
Dude, I couldn't. Fucking log in for some reason. Is my password still the same or what?
I'll have to check it for you.
Go.
I think your password
I
is
thought I changed it, but
Tanks is better than Nimvind. XOXO.
I thought it was Big Dick 69.
Oh!
And Nimvin is the champion.
Yeah, you know why that happened? Because you stayed back at the start hoping this would.
No,
I
I
saw
was
you
up
back
here.
there. No, you weren't. I saw you. I have you on
Hyper.
video.
I have it on video that I
You
was getting hit by
manufactured that.
Noger.
You totally Syax manufactured that.
Oh, Mr. Asterix arguments.
Syax.
These
No,
are
not at
asterisk
all.
argument
Not
points.
at all. I'm just saying, you manufactured that moment.
We have to go this way, y'all.
Yeah, for the key. Oh gosh. I want to thank Mom. I want to thank my hometown.
You hate your mother.
Yeah, but she, that anger drives me a lot. Drives me crazy.
He saw two champions there and he said, nope, just gonna stay here back at the start. And hope Voodoo dies.
he just pikes all the time. It wouldn't.
He's a coward. It's in his nature.
I would like to thank everyone out there in the Nike industry for your support. I know you believe in me. All my fans. Barbara Streisand for motivating me.
Famine Reaper.
Oh, that fountain's gonna frack me now.
I'm not healing you, Nim.
It doesn't matter now. I got 6th place.
6th place.
Yeah, I'm the 6th person to get their first death. That was the first time you died in
None
real
of
life.
that made any sense, dude.
It did make sense, just not in the order that it makes sense in.
Yeah, I'm counting like who died first for the first time. If that makes sense. And that's the first voodoo death.
Fear Reaper ahead.
I myself don't know such luxuries yet. But one day I'll join you guys. And I'm gonna rewatch this video right afterwards just to see if I was in the back.
I already know you were because I have you on video in the back.
Then how did I have damage? I was
Talk
fighting
to
an
the
ogre.
thing.
4 minutes flat.
Send me an XP, all kind of shit.
As a matter of
for that
fact, I
quest.
was the first one to fight the first normal ogre, and when the Fey Pack started cleaving back towards the middle of the party, I
Then
was
you ran
following
away.
him. No, I followed him, because he ran past me.
Quit complaining.
Here's my response. Take notes. Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, that's it. You two are gonna hug and kiss and make up.
No anal sex?
Can we have angry sex?
No.
Well, fuck it then.
Then what's the point?
Either that or you can go to your rooms.
I'm
Can I
already
go
my
in his room?
With no computer until Arbor Day.
What about lube? Voodoo always says, don't wear white after Labor Day.
Get back here.
Haha, you got yelled at. Just look at Nimbin. He like stopped him in his tracks.
Butt in the air.
Go.
He put the brakes on and skid to a stop with his nose in the ground. Straight ahead.
I'm getting ransacked, dude.
How do I post a video privately so only friends can see it?
You just mark it as private when you're posting it, or when you edit it later. There's just a setting there.
Okay. And then, but if I send a link, it will still show. You can still go to it, right?
Yep.
That could have been worse.
It's so much better with Gijo here.
Enlarged charms.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that is sick.
that's one cereal they need to make. Enlarged Lucky Charms.
Go.
Marshmallows so big that only like 3 of them fit in your cereal bowl.
Oh yeah.
It's just one big marshmallow.
You need double the milk because it keeps on absorbing the original milk. Imagine how sticky you would be eating a marshmallow that big.
I'm imagining it right now.
Makala.
A Maka Wabug? He's a hero, real patriot. An earth elemental followed us.
I don't know why I ran into those ogres either. I'm not melee yet.
You need more sleep.
Probably. I fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The first is never get into a land war in Asia. The second, and only slightly less well known, is this: never go against Nymphin when death is on the line!
Miraculously, I don't die. I'm usually the one that dies doing the stupidest shit too, like that our first R10 LOD. I was the only one to die. Remember that shit? We almost had a perfect R10 LOD run, and then like I died doing something stupid.
I don't remember.
I ran right into a Rakshasa.
Yeah, it kind of blends because that's like a
you're
real
always doing
usual
something stupid.
occurrence.
I'm a good bad example.
Yep. Hell yeah. 436.